Welcome, seekers of true success and inner wisdom. Have you ever wondered how the smallest decisions in your day can pave the way for a truly fulfilling life? Today, we're diving into the Stoic philosophy behind the 10 signs that you're on the right path to success. This isn't about chasing external accolades, it's about transforming everyday choices into stepping stones toward personal growth, resilience, and authentic achievement. In this video, we'll explore how taking responsibility, setting clear goals, building discipline, and embracing continuous learning can help you create a life that aligns with your deepest values. If you're ready to shift your perspective and harness the quiet power of consistency and self-improvement, then stay tuned as we uncover these powerful signs of a life well lived. One of the most vital signs that you're on the right path is your ability to take full responsibility for your actions. Stoicism teaches us that we have the power to choose our responses to any situation. Instead of blaming external circumstances or other people when things go wrong, you recognize that your reaction is within your control. Imagine this. When faced with a setback at work, perhaps a project didn't turn out as planned, you might initially feel frustrated. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a Stoic-inspired approach is to ask, "What can I learn from this experience?" This shift in perspective transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. By acknowledging your role in both success and failure, you develop a mindset of ownership that empowers you to make better choices in the future. I remember a time when I was struggling with a challenging project. Every time something went awry, I felt overwhelmed by the urge to point fingers. One day, after a particularly tough setback, I decided to change my approach. I began journaling my thoughts and reflecting on each misstep as a learning opportunity. Over time, I noticed a profound change in my ability to handle adversity. Each failure became a stepping stone to a more resilient, wiser version of myself. That moment marked a turning point. I realized that taking responsibility was not a burden, but a liberating act that set me on the true path to success. Another sign of being on the right path is your commitment to writing down your goals. There's something almost magical about putting pen to paper. When you write your goals down, you transform vague aspirations into clear, actionable steps. Consider this scenario. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," you articulate, "I want to complete my certification in graphic design by the end of this year." This clarity forces you to think critically about your objectives and to plan the steps needed to reach them. By seeing your goals every day, perhaps on a vision board or the front page of your journal, you create a constant reminder of your commitment to yourself and your future. I've experienced firsthand the transformative effect of clear goal setting. There was a period in my life when I felt directionless until I started writing down my daily and long-term goals. Each morning, I reviewed these goals and planned my day accordingly. Over time, I built momentum, and those small victories accumulated into significant progress. This practice not only boosted my productivity, but also reinforced the idea that each step, no matter how small, is a vital part of the journey towards success. Success isn't achieved through grand gestures alone. It's built on the quiet, persistent actions taken every day. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of consistency, doing what needs to be done, even when the initial burst of enthusiasm fades. Think of it like this. Every decision you make is a brick in the foundation of your life. Whether you're choosing to get up early for meditation or opting for a healthy meal over fast food, These consistent actions compound over time, propelling you closer to your long-term goals. I once set a simple challenge for myself: write for 30 minutes every day. At first, it seemed insignificant, but as days turned into weeks, the habit took root. That daily commitment not only improved my writing skills, but also became a symbol of my dedication to personal growth. It was a clear sign that I was moving steadily toward a greater goal, proving that consistent small actions can lead to monumental change. Being on the right path means embracing the idea that learning is a lifelong journey. The Stoics believed that the pursuit of wisdom is never-ending. In a rapidly changing world, staying curious and continuously educating yourself is essential. Imagine the difference. Instead of merely reading for leisure, you seek out books, workshops, and seminars that challenge your beliefs and expand your understanding of the world. This proactive approach not only builds your knowledge, but also cultivates virtues like wisdom, self-discipline, and adaptability. I recall meeting a professional, David, who dedicated himself to lifelong learning. Every evening, he spent an hour reading about topics outside his field: philosophy, science, art, constantly questioning and refining his perspectives. David's commitment to learning not only enriched his professional skills, but also transformed his approach to life. His example illustrates that continuous learning is a cornerstone of success, allowing you to navigate change with agility and build a resilient, well-rounded character. Self-discipline is perhaps the single most critical trait on the road to success. In Stoic philosophy, self-discipline is about aligning your actions with your values, even when it's inconvenient. It means doing what's right, whether that's waking up early for exercise, resisting the lure of unhealthy food, or dedicating time to work on your passions, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Picture this. Every time you choose a salad over a slice of pizza, or decide to work on your goals instead of giving in to distractions, you're strengthening your self-discipline. Over time, this discipline becomes a habit, a muscle that, once trained, makes it easier to stick to your path despite setbacks or temptations. There was a period when my own discipline was put to the test. I struggled with procrastination and the constant lure of distractions. However, I began to set small, manageable routines: a morning workout, a daily writing session, even a brief meditation practice. Slowly, I noticed that these routines not only improved my productivity, but also fortified my inner resolve. It was a clear sign that I was on the right path, one where success was built on consistent, disciplined action. A positive attitude is a powerful indicator that you're on the path to success. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses. By choosing to maintain a constructive outlook, even in the face of setbacks, you create an environment where growth and learning can flourish. Consider this perspective. When confronted with a setback, instead of dwelling on the negative, you ask, "What can this teach me?" This mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities, fueling a cycle of proactive problem-solving and personal development. I remember a particularly challenging phase in my career when everything seemed to be going wrong. Rather than succumbing to despair, I consciously shifted my focus. I began to view each obstacle as a lesson, a chance to learn and adapt. This positive reframe not only helped me navigate the difficulties, but also sparked a newfound resilience. Over time, I realized that maintaining a positive attitude was not about ignoring the harsh realities of life, but about empowering myself to rise above them. One of the hallmarks of a successful Stoic life is regular self-reflection. Taking time each day to evaluate your actions, decisions, and emotions helps you stay aligned with your core values. Visualize this. At the end of each day, you spend a few moments reviewing your experiences, acknowledging what went well, noting what could have been handled differently, and planning how to improve tomorrow. This practice of reflection is essential for continuous growth, as it transforms every experience, good or bad, into a valuable learning opportunity. I adopted a practice known as the evening review, inspired by Marcus Aurelius's meditations. Every night, I would sit quietly with my journal, recount the day's events, and reflect on my actions. This simple act not only provided clarity, but also reinforced my commitment to living in accordance with my values. It's a practice I recommend to anyone seeking to turn daily challenges into stepping stones toward personal excellence. Success is rarely the result of one monumental act. It's the culmination of countless small, consistent actions. Every step you take, no matter how seemingly insignificant, builds momentum toward your larger goals. Imagine the process like this. Pushing a boulder up a hill is hardest at the start, but once it's in motion, each successive push becomes a little easier. This is the essence of consistency. Each small action reinforces your progress and makes the next step more achievable. There was a time when I doubted the impact of my daily habits. However, as I persisted, be it through regular exercise, disciplined work sessions, or consistent learning, I began to notice that these actions compounded over time. The cumulative effect was not only visible in my professional achievements, but also in my overall well-being. It became clear that consistency was the bridge between where I was and where I wanted to be. Your relationships and social environment play a pivotal role in your journey to success. Stoicism teaches that you are the average of the people you spend the most time with. Hence, surrounding yourself with individuals who embody the virtues you aspire to, honesty, integrity, courage, and wisdom, can propel you forward. Picture a community where every member is committed to personal growth and mutual support. Such a community not only reinforces your own values, but also provides a network of accountability and inspiration. It's about quality over quantity. Investing in a few genuine connections is far more valuable than having many superficial ones. I once joined a community of like-minded professionals who were dedicated to self-improvement. In this circle, I found mentors who challenged me, peers who supported me, and a collective energy that lifted everyone higher. The positive influence of this community was undeniable. It pushed me to refine my skills, set higher goals, and remain steadfast in my pursuit of excellence. This experience taught me that authentic relationships are a cornerstone of true success. Finally, one of the most important signs that you're on the right path to success is your ability to adapt and evolve. Stoicism reminds us that change is the only constant in life. Rather than resisting change, you learn to welcome it as an opportunity to improve and refine your approach. Consider this. Just as trees bend with the wind without breaking, you too can cultivate the resilience to adapt to life's inevitable changes. This adaptability is a sign of true strength. It allows you to remain flexible, learn from new experiences, and continually align your actions with your evolving goals. I recall a time when a major shift in my industry forced me to rethink my entire strategy. Instead of clinging to old methods, I embraced the change. I took courses, sought advice from mentors, and experimented with new ideas. The result was not only a successful adaptation to the new landscape, but also a renewed sense of purpose and creativity. This experience reinforced the Stoic belief that growth comes from being open to change and continuously learning from every situation. To recap, here are the 10 key signs that indicate you're on the right path to success, as inspired by Stoic philosophy. Embrace every challenge as a learning opportunity. Recognize that your responses, not external events, define your path. Transform vague aspirations into specific, actionable plans. Use the power of written intentions to maintain focus and clarity. Build momentum through daily, deliberate actions. Understand that success is the result of cumulative, small efforts. Commit to continuously expanding your knowledge and skills. Embrace every opportunity to grow intellectually and personally. Develop routines that align with your values and long-term goals. Practice making choices based on what's right, even when it's hard. Choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Cultivate a mindset of resilience and proactive problem-solving. Review your actions and decisions daily to ensure they align with your values. Use reflection to turn every experience into a stepping stone for improvement. Recognize that every small action contributes to your long-term success. Stay consistent and trust that the compound effect of your efforts will yield results. Invest in relationships that inspire and challenge you. Choose quality over quantity to create a supportive, uplifting community. Welcome change as an integral part of growth. Stay flexible and continuously evolve in response to new challenges and opportunities. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the Stoic path to true success. Remember, every small, deliberate choice you make adds up to a life of purpose and resilience. When you live with clarity, discipline, and a commitment to lifelong learning, you not only move closer to your goals, but also become a beacon of inspiration for those around you. If today's insights have sparked a new fire within you, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll delve even deeper into practical Stoic strategies for overcoming life's challenges and further refining your inner strength. Click on the next video now and continue your journey toward a life of excellence and authenticity. Stay focused, stay determined, and as always, keep striving for greatness.